Alright, good evening everyone. My name is Scar Navarro. I am the Drama King, where life is drama, drama is life. And today I want to talk about a very important real life topic, which has been on the news for a while. This one is not related to that Rosamundo, but this one's also very important. And I know it hits home with people, and I know there have been those who have survived these situations before, and their dates or their partners or their spouses. And this one though definitely does piss me off when I hear these things. And the fact that, sorry if I'm like pausing here and there, but this isn't just emotional, but I know everyone's been talking about it, and I really want to talk about and give my 2 cents about this one, especially with the situation in regards to Megan Thee Stallion being shot by Tory Lanez in both of her feet. And this is crazy, and I know she had surgery, and this man is already recuperating, and definitely my support goes for her and many of these women who have survived these horrendous ordeals. And my support goes out for those who have survived, because I feel like Megan will come out more victorious than ever. And I know she definitely has went through a lot, and there's some things I didn't agree with the whole record, with the whole deal, but that is not important at the moment. But what's really important though is that she went through something nobody should ever go. But what also really upsets me is that there's people who think it's funny. I'm like, this is not funny or cute at all. And the fact that somebody, especially a woman, especially a black woman, especially someone who is trying to be successful, and someone who is paving the way and having a lot of success, having to go through something no one should go through. And I know I'm trying to be careful picking my words here, but this is really upsetting. Hearing this is that even in our own cultures though, looking back, it's been so patriarchal, and the fact that we live in a culture where women aren't respected at all says a lot. And it also says a lot about us, as not just as a country, but as people in general. And we are definitely some of the most selfish people out there. And I know I'm sounding very mean and something very brash, but the fact there's people that don't show sympathy or even empathy over realizing she went through something like this really does hurt. Shows us that we are probably the most careless society in general, especially here in the U.S. And man, and not everyone. This does not apply for everyone though. But those who don't believe in her and things like that, I'm like, you don't want to know what it's like until you're in her shoes. And if you have a daughter, a niece, you should definitely think twice, and should definitely educate yourself about this. And what also definitely triggered me was that it could have been a feminicide. And what is a feminicide? Feminicide is another type of homicide that involves a man, or intentionally killing a woman just for being a woman. And there's been so many cases like those, even through history. Honor killings, Juarez, and even but it's just been there all over the world. And it's definitely sad that things haven't changed, especially during the pandemic though. There's been so many there's a lot of rise in domestic abuse, and just in relationships in general, where there's where they suffer abuse, both physical and emotional, at the hands of their partners. And I'll be honest, I'm single, but I wouldn't want to go through that. Nobody should go through that, especially for both men and women as well. And this is something that we really need to talk about, and definitely we really need to start evaluating and realizing this isn't okay. And if you are dealing with this or know someone who's dealing with this, please let them know that you're there for them. And it's important to make sure that to provide shelter, and to make sure that you have make sure to have support. If you have friends or family who are going through this, please let them know that you're there for them, and also help them in case if they need to seek any legal help, or if they want help in regards to healing in regards to their emotional health, their mental health, because it's not just physical, but it's both emotional and psychological. It's important to always have moral support as well, especially with this experience during this time. This experience that nobody should go through. It's never okay for anyone to put their hands on anyone, and this is a really sad story. And the fact that almost 11 years ago, another situation occurred with Chris Brown and Rihanna back when they were a couple, and a lot of people give her flack, and there's even those who, even though they still support Brown, even though he's already done it to Carucci, and I don't know, and the list goes on, but realizing this, though, Rihanna survived, and because of that, though, she not only created a beauty line called Fenty Beauty, she not only created a lingerie line, but a luxury line, and having a successful career, and definitely having a very successful career, and now living her best life. And I feel like with this experience, though, I definitely feel like Megan will definitely become more powerful and more successful than ever. And we definitely must believe black women. We must listen to her as well, because no woman should go through this. And why am I talking about respect black women? Because of what is going on, especially police brutality, especially with the Breonna Taylor case. I know I'm sounding a bit off topic, though. We really need to listen to them, and it's important to teach our sons and our daughters the importance of respecting one another, teaching our kids to respect one another, to treat everyone with equality, to teach them that women also are equals as well, and that we need to teach our daughters to also be intelligent, and let them to also become something in the near future. We're going to teach our sons the importance of treating everyone with respect and equality. And we really need to change our mindset here and realize no one should go through this at all. And not only does domestic violence affect women, it also affects the men, especially, and children as well, because there's also men who also go through this as well, and there's those who have children are also affected as well. And it's something that we really need to look over. We need to look over and realize what is going on here, and realize that we need to do better. And thankfully, Michael B. Jordan and Holly Berry also gave her support for Megan Thee Stallion. And you don't have to be the biggest fan, but this is something where you realize no one should go through this. And there's been many cases where Lil Kim, she also dealt with this situation as well, and affected her a lot. What she went through, and definitely if you are in a relationship that you are dealing with, get out of that relationship. Get out of that relationship and love yourself, and don't let anyone take that from you. Take your dignity, your respect. Don't let anyone take who you are from you. Don't let anyone take control over you. Don't let anybody put you down where you are, put you down at all. And don't let anyone put your hands on you. And the reason why is because one, it definitely happens in all of our communities, and just the way we handle it, it's just like we have to sweep it under the rug. This should never be swept under the rug. We definitely must put an end to this cycle of violence. And definitely no one should ever allow anyone to put their hand on them. And we really need to teach each other, to all of us, to respect one another, and also it's important that all of us respect ourselves and not let anyone do any harm to us. And always always make sure to check for those who have the best intentions, and know what are your best intentions for you. Listen, and always make sure to listen always make sure to listen to yourself. Take a good look in your mirror and realize that I am alive, I am brave, and I'm not gonna let anyone take that away from me. And I really hope Megan gets all the help she needs, and I feel like she definitely is gonna come out a lot stronger and definitely a lot more victorious. Because many artists have, many of those, not just artists but everyday folks, go through that, and no one should ever go through this. And my advice is, love yourself first, and it's important to always get help, even professional help in general, because none of this should never be allowed, period. And I know it's going to sound very off topic here and there, but regardless of who you are or where you are, never let anyone take advantage of you. Alright guys, I'm definitely going to do a bi-weekly report later on. I'm also going to do I'm going to do a few more videos, and also definitely my support always goes for Megan Thee Stallion, and I know I saw an article today, I guess it was LA Times, where Tekashi 6ix9ine talks about Megan Thee Stallion. I'm like, let's see here. I'm always on my laptop, but the fact that he made some distasteful comments about Megan, I'm like, Tekashi, do us a favor. Just stop talking, period. Because when you're no saint either, and everybody knows why. But anyway though, my support goes for Megan, and I'm sorry, I don't like 6ix9ine, but it's another topic which I know I'll probably get flacked for. But anyway though, my support goes for Megan Thee Stallion, and definitely though, we must stick together and say no to violence. Alright guys, take good care and stay safe, and please love yourself first, and make sure to always wear a mask. And I know with this whole weather and the whole fires that are going on, please make sure to pray for us, because our city of California is going through a lot of crazy wildfires at the moment, and many people who are losing their homes, who almost lost everything though. Please pray for us, and I really hope with this again that we come back stronger and more powerful than ever. And alright, stay safe, have a wonderful night. Please check out my other videos as well on my YouTube page. If you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns, please put your comments down below, and like and subscribe, and definitely have a wonderful have a wonderful night. I'm gonna do another video in a little bit.